The man who cannot control his desires will be controlled by them. A Stoic sees the flame of temptation and does not flinch. We live in a world that profits from your weakness. Every scroll, every image, every click is designed to steal your focus, to trigger your desires. But the Stoic path is different. It is not about avoiding pleasure. It is about not being owned by it. In this video, you will learn how to master one of the strongest forces within you, sexual desire, not by suppression, but by understanding and then rising above it. Desire is not evil. It is human. But uncontrolled desire, that's a different story. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You don't have to turn this into something. It doesn't have to upset you." That applies here perfectly. A sexual thought is not a sin. It's not shameful. It's just a signal from the body, not the mind. The mistake is when we let that signal drive our choices, our identity, our self-respect. The Stoic separates signal from self. He does not act on impulse. He lets reason lead. Seneca warned, "A man who gives himself up to pleasures becomes soft and loses all power over himself." Pleasure is not evil, but if it's your master, then you're no longer free. The world today encourages indulgence. Follow your urges, satisfy your desires. But the Stoic asks, to what end? Every time you chase short-term satisfaction, you train your mind to be weak. You weaken your will. You erode your self-command. And when life truly tests you, you collapse. The Stoic builds inner strength now, for when it's needed most. Epictetus taught, when something happens, the only thing in your power is your response. You're not responsible for the appearance of temptation, but you are fully responsible for your response. When a sexual urge arises, you do not need to fight it. Fighting gives it more energy. Instead, you observe it calmly, like a passing cloud. You say, "This is desire. It is not me. I see it. I do not act on it." That moment, where you feel something strongly, but remain still, that is where strength is born. Sexual energy is powerful, and like all power, it can build or it can destroy. The Stoics knew this. They didn't reject energy, they redirected it. Marcus Aurelius wrote in his Meditations, "If something is possible for another, it is possible for you." And so, if others have transformed their urges into discipline, creativity, and strength, so can you. Go train, go create, go write, build, sweat, learn, serve, grow. That energy in your body, it's raw potential. Use it, or it will use you. The Stoics had one repeated reminder. You are not your thoughts. You are not your emotions. You are the observer. Modern man often says, "I feel it, so I must act on it." The Stoic says, "I feel it, so I must pause and decide with reason." A sexual thought does not mean you lack control. It is an opportunity to practice control. Let it rise, watch it fall, stay calm, remain untouched. Every time you do that, your identity shifts from a slave to a master. Why resist desire? Because your goals demand it. Because your future self is watching you. Because every time you give in to weakness, you betray your own potential. Stoics lived by virtue, not by feeling. They valued courage, discipline, wisdom, and justice, not comfort. Ask yourself, what kind of man do I want to be? The one who chases pleasure or the one who commands himself? If you choose the latter, your urges become fuel, not chains. You do not need to fear desire. You need to understand it and outgrow it. The Stoic life is not about coldness. It's about clarity. It's about being so rooted in reason that even the strongest temptations feel small. If this spoke to you, leave a like. Comment below, What desire are you learning to control today? And subscribe, because this journey of mastery is only just beginning. Stillness is power. Control is freedom. Choose the Stoic path.